Hi there, this is Brent Kelly of BizGriz, and first of all, welcome to my corporate headquarters here of BizGriz, aka my home office, my little nook at the end of the house where I do a lot of my content creation, some videos and things like this, as well as obviously do my coaching calls. But outside of that, I do spend a considerable amount of time these days traveling and working on site with organizations, whether it be doing facilitated workshops, whether it be doing associations or group events, doing some keynote speaking, a lot of those different things. And I focus on communication, influence, and leadership and personal and professional growth. The reason I'm doing this video, other than just to show you my worldwide headquarters, is to discuss something that I have been promoting for the last several weeks, many weeks, on my email or blog and social media. And that is the Leadership Catalyst. And I've had several people ask me like, okay, Brent, I've heard you talking about this Leadership Catalyst. What is it and why is it different? So I want to just take a few minutes and explain that because it's something I'm extremely proud of, and I've had a really good time in my experiences and work with organizations, and also seen tremendous changes already in working with organizations. So first of all, why? Why do I need to be promoting, or why should you be interested in a Leadership Catalyst? Well, first of all, you've probably been to workshops or trainings, whether it be on site or certainly at an association group or industry event, to where someone has come to you either through a keynote speech or trainings and workshops, right? Where they come through and say, here's the things you need to know and why you need to know them, and here's how you do that, right? And there's power in that. There's good things, but this is a staggering statistic that I heard that was like, as a person who does some training, I was like, oh no, only 17% of what we get in content form in workshops and trainings are actually utilized past 4 weeks, right? Or ever implemented. 17%. And so why am I excited about the Leadership Catalyst? Well, because yes, there's aspects of teaching and training, but more than that, it's focused on you. It's focused on your organization, your business, and most importantly, your unique challenges, your unique circumstances, your unique goals, and what you want to do or accomplish the next 6, 12 months, 5 years, what have you. And it takes all that into a group facilitated discussion led by me, right? I'm certified by the John Maxwell team as a leadership coach, and trainer, and a speaker, but really performed by you, and there's extreme power in that. So what is it? Now let me, there's two different parts to this. I have a longer version of a Catalyst, which is a half-day workshop, and then I also do what I kind of call my Leadership Catalyst Mini, which is really based around this. You can see it with the light there coming in my window. The leadership game, the John Maxwell leadership game. And this really is what makes the Catalyst the Catalyst. Because in this little box, you're thinking, well, what's in this box? There are, I can't get the reflection right, whatever, you can kind of see it. What's in this box? Not a big box. There are a number of cards. More importantly, there's a number of questions that are based around a lot of John Maxwell's teaching. And if you don't know John Maxwell, he was the #1 leadership expert in the world. So there's questions based that are focused to help leaders. How do you create better followers? How do you be a better follower? How do you grow yourself personally and professionally? How do you communicate better within your team internally? And then also, how do you communicate better with your prospects or clients or company partners externally? So a lot of these different things that are important. And on top of it, there are cards and questions that help with edification. Let me ask you a question. When is the last time your team has gotten together and compliment each other on what it is you do well? Right? When have you been edified to say, you really are a good thought leader. You really are a good problem solver. You really are a good risk taker. And to talk about those things is very, very powerful. Oftentimes the takeaways that I get from the Catalyst are, first of all, I didn't want to be here, but I'm here and I'm really glad I was. It was a very unique experience and really powerful. And I've also had people say, I don't think we've ever really had a conversation like this. We've never really been able to open up and address some of the things that have been maybe hidden or the elephant in the room, to be able to bring that out into light and then to discuss it in a respectful, right, but productive way to actually make headway. And I call this a catalyst because if you understand the word catalyst is taking something that's already there, right, your organization, your business, and kind of throwing the right chemical reaction to it, right, the right thing to it to make it go. And any type of half day or 2 hour or full day, it doesn't matter. Workshop, they're events, and events are great things. But events are only catalysts for the change. They're not the change. And so part of Leadership Catalyst is not only am I helping to teach, train, and facilitate really powerful discussion that's going to help your team from where you are to where you want to be, but then when we're done, I'm going to do a complete assessment with the leadership team. We're going to talk about what's working, what's not working, and how we can objectively start to fix these things, right? Address these situations so that you can move forward. So I just wanted to, again, spend a few minutes talking about the Leadership Catalyst because I've, again, written about it, and I've got a page on my website at brentmkelly.com/catalyst. You can check it out. I'll put a link here on this video. But here's the thing. If you've got questions on maybe what it is or how it'll work for your particular organization or some of the specifics and how long and the investment and all that, just schedule a 20-minute discovery session with me. I'll get to know more about you and your organization, and you can get to know more about me and what I do and how I can help you. And if we're a great fit and we schedule it, wonderful. I can't wait to come to your location and work with your team directly for a few hours and start to be that catalyst for the change. And if not, we'll shake hands and still be friends afterwards. But again, it's worth probably 20 minutes to have a phone call because again, this is something that's just come out as part of the John Maxwell team. This particular part of it, the leadership game, again, reflection is not working well. But I have done it over the last 6 months, kind of started to play with it in last fall and really getting serious with it this year in 2017. And if you go to the website, you'll see some testimonials of people who are experiencing that. And I'll be adding those as I go. And I go to more and more events. I'm going to actually be intentional about getting testimonials right when we're done so that you can get a feel for what people are experiencing and feeling when they're done with that leadership game and the Catalyst experience itself. So check it out. Again, this is Brent Kelly at BizGriz. Hope you enjoyed the tour, first of all, of my worldwide headquarters and learn a little more about the Leadership Catalyst. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.